Hello Tigers! Welcome to the Tiger Update for the week of October 1st. I wanted to take a moment to thank all of you who donated treats today for our teachers and support staff members. As parents, I know it's easy for all of us to know about our teachers that work with our children, but sometimes we don't necessarily think about what all it takes to keep a whole school running. I'd like to take a moment to recognize some of the others who make sure that school works the way it's supposed to each day. First, I'd like to talk about our amazing instructional assistants. We have 4 resource IAs, 2 in our FAP program, and 2 remediation IAs that are in the hiring process right now. The role of these IAs is to provide direct support to students and teachers to meet each child's individual needs. We also currently have an open resource IA position. For more information, you can look in this week's Tiger Tales. Next, I'd like to mention our custodians. We have 3 custodians here every day who work during the day or after school hours to help keep our school clean, who take care of the messes, and who clean up the lunch tables between classes. And they do so much more. We appreciate everything that they do to help make sure that our school looks nice. We also have a building technology specialist who helps make sure all things technology are working correctly. Mrs. Brown helps when students run into issues with their iPads, when teachers need help with technology in their classroom, and when there are Wi-Fi issues here in the building, along with much more than I can possibly mention here. Then there's also our school nurse, Mrs. Nguyen, who distributes Band-Aids, ice packs, and helps take care of kiddos when they aren't feeling well. If you've ever had a talk with her, you know the level of kindness and compassion she puts into all that she does. We also have some great people who help in the cafeteria. Mrs. Costello, our cafeteria manager, and her staff make sure that all our students have lunches, help them with whatever they need in the cafeteria, and supervise them while they're in the lunchroom. If you've ever visited school during the school day, you've surely met Mrs. Shabazi and Mrs. Highland, our school secretaries. They answer the phones, respond to teacher needs, help answer questions that parents may have, and help make sure our office is running smoothly. All these members of our support staff play an important role in helping our school be what it is. So I wanted to take a moment to recognize them all. In a school, we know that ultimately all that we do here is in support of our students. Each of the people that I mentioned are invested in making sure that our students have all that they need to be successful here at school. So I wanted to be sure that you knew who these people are. Finally, I want to thank you for your help with making sure your student comes to school with a mask each day. I mentioned it in the Tiger Update last week. We've seen an improvement this week. That said, I do want to share that we still have had situations where students have had to quarantine this week due to close contacts here at school. When students are wearing their mask appropriately, it significantly limits the number of students who might have to quarantine if they're identified as a close contact. But when there are students not wearing their mask correctly, they will have to quarantine based on our contact tracing and quarantine policy. Thanks so much for your support with this. As always, I want to thank you for taking time to join me today. Have a great weekend. Be sure to ask your tiger about the best part of their week. And don't forget, it's a great day to be a tiger.